Okay, so thanks for coming today to my class. Now, this video today is basically about the two most important things you need skill wise that you probably aren't thinking about for AI success, or in today's world, which I call the parallel digital AI world. I gotta think of a better name for that, but the first thing that you need is to subscribe. No, JK. But seriously, the first thing you need is discernment. Discernment is probably the number one thing you need right now in today's time. Um, More so because of the amount of information that we're intaking while we're using AI, to the amount of, I don't want to say scams, but tricks that people are playing to take your money, your data, but most importantly, your attention. And three, yeah, I can't think of three right now. So discernment is number one. Um, a good example is right now, as you see, they're changing of the AIs, switching from ChatGPT to Claude, Anthropic, which does make sense. It does have better computing power. You know, you are now getting access to AI agents and co-work, which allows you to create or scale your business or whatever ideas or business plans that you have, which is needed. So each AI that does come out does have its use. However, as you can see how quickly they can make the whole world change from one AI to another AI, should show you how valuable your power is as a people, and how easily your attention or your trust in one company could switch to the next. So having discernment and understanding what is going on is super important. Number two, which is kind of a two-part thing, but it's basically problem solving skills, asking the right questions, which in AI term would basically be having a good prompt engineering skills or idea of how to find the best question to get to any answer. Now, the way you get to your problems, the way you get better with your problem solving skills is to ask better questions. And right now, there's a lot of talk of, which there is some study and truth to it, the more AI you use, the slower you get, which I do think if you aren't being critically thinking and you just letting certain machines do the work for you, yeah, you will kind of lose something. However, if you're asking the best questions, you will get great results. You just have to ask better questions. So instead of just asking how to do something, or um, I guess the five who, what, when, where, why, you got to go a little deeper with your thinking and prompt better questions, more thoughtful questions, more thoughtful uh, problems to allow your AI to use its data computer brain to produce better results. And if we're talking about discernment and problem solving, those things will go hand in hand, and you will place yourself in a better stance than most people who are just feeding these models data and not being mindful with what they're saying. There's no, in my opinion, there is no rush with AI. And if you are creating from a place of fear, you kind of aren't creating at your highest state anyway. So there's no need to be trying to create things out of fear or like the clock is running out. So keep in mind of how you even approach when you turn on these systems. Um, and then this was the third one that I forgot to mention. We we must connect back with nature. There, since we are living between two worlds at this point, digital and physical, you have to keep your nervous system regulated or be mindful of how your inner workings of your body and your health affects the outputs that your brain and your reality produces. So keep in mind that you must go outside, you must um, take breaks, you must commune with nature, go to the beach, go touch some grass, basically. You feel me? So keep in mind, there is no rush. The only rush is the rush that you put on your mind. And time is relative and of the essence. So yeah, you can put a rush and say that, okay, I gotta keep up with the way the world is going, and I don't know how. Okay, you do that, but you only put more pressure on yourself, which is gonna produce less results that are more favorable to your future. So that is my video for today. Also, like the video, comment if you think any of this makes sense, or if none of this makes sense, let me know. Also, if anybody is interested in my book, check out my website, which is tywealthy.com. And my book, my ebook is basically the basics of ChatGPT, AI, and just a basic guide for people who are new to understanding all of this stuff. You know, everybody has their own path with this, and keep in mind your path is different. So what you bring to the game may be different than whatever other YouTuber or person in your circle is bringing. So do not compare yourself to others and continue on your journey. Good luck, and let's build a better future for tomorrow, today. Peace, pussies.